Sometimes it's hard to avoid judging. Consider this situation. Denise's daughter Jennifer was asked to prom. The problem was that Jennifer turned 16 4 days after prom. Denise told Jennifer that she could decide for herself if she went. After some deliberation, Jennifer decided to go to prom. A few days later, the boy who had invited Jennifer to prom asked her, "How old are you?" Jennifer explained that she was 15, but that she would be turning 16 4 days after prom. The young man promptly uninvited her from the dance. Did you judge anybody in this story? Some people judge Jennifer. They say, that's what you get when you don't follow the prophet. Maybe some people judge Denise and think she should have done a better job teaching her daughter. A lot of people judge the boy and think that jerk totally missed the mark. I talked to one lady and she had a totally different judgment. She said, I don't think it was the boy's fault. He didn't want to uninvite the girl from the dance. It was the boy's mother that made him uninvite her. And I would not want my daughter to have such a judgmental mother-in-law. This woman was judging a character who wasn't even in the story. But here's what Jesus said. Why worry about a speck in your friend's eye when you have a log in your own? How can you even think of saying to your friend, let me help you get rid of that speck in your eye, when you can't see past the log in your own eye? Hypocrite! First get rid of the log in your own eye, then you will see well enough to deal with the speck in your friend's eye. Consider a modern example. A man I'll call Brad was zealous in his observance of the Sabbath day. He read only church materials on Sunday and did not consume popular media. He also made sure he stayed in his church clothes all throughout the day. For Brad, these fences were an important part of keeping the Sabbath day holy. When Brad lived on the East Coast of the United States, he didn't notice how other church members observed the Sabbath because he didn't often see them outside of church meetings. When Brad moved to Utah, he did not approve of the actions of many of his neighbors, whose fences were different from his own. He was particularly irritated when he saw a member of the bishopric out delivering goodies to ward members on Sunday wearing shorts and a t-shirt. Now, nothing is wrong with any of Brad's fence laws. In fact, each of them could be very helpful in facilitating feeling the Holy Ghost on the Sabbath. However, Brad missed the mark by using his own fence laws to make judgments of others. This hurt Brad. Mental energy he could have expended in drawing closer to Christ was diverted to judging others. Thankfully, many avoid judging. Karen joined the church at the age of 22 and was promptly called to serve in the primary. Karen did not know anything about teaching the gospel to children, but she loved kids. So she invited her primary students to come to her home and play some games to build camaraderie. When Karen was growing up, her favorite game to play with her family was poker. She was shocked to learn that none of her primary students knew how to play, so she taught them. Imagine the surprise of some of the mothers when they found out what their children had been doing at their primary activity. This could have become a situation in which Karen felt judged and inferior and harbored negative feelings towards the church. However, the mothers were sensitive to Karen's situation and loved her more for her efforts. There was no need to judge, only to love.
To see more videos like this one, simply search Seeking Jesus.